Hey everybody, my name is Lewis, and this is another episode of Man Bites Film. Today we're going to be reviewing Asian films, and our main focus is going to be on Oldboy. So we'll get right into it. Oldboy, it's directed by Chan-wook Park, and it's a 2003 film, runs about 2 hours, and is currently streaming on Netflix. So easy access on this. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. As you can see, I own a special edition of it and all that stuff. So that in itself is a huge compliment towards it. So let me give you a quick synopsis of it. It's basically about this guy that was kidnapped and imprisoned for 15 years. And is put to find the person that imprisoned him and kidnapped him, his captor, in 5 days. And to solve the mystery of why they kidnapped him and why they imprisoned him for 15 years. And this film is extremely violent, but not overly gory like most Asian films, which I really liked. It had more basis in storytelling and the pacing of the film, and the editing is superb on this film. I mean, he does these quick cuts. He keeps the tempo so perfectly neat and nice and tight. This film does not have any slack. I can't even imagine sitting there bored for a second the whole time that I was watching this thing. So that's why I give this a 10 out of 10. The music in itself is beautifully scored. It's something like a John Williams score or oh my god, like it's one of the best scores I've seen. Howard Shore score. I mean, this is fantastic score. And the what do you call it? The acting in it is superb. There's not a single actor in it that's flawed. The characters are identifiable in every which way. You identify with the main character all the way at the end, and you're rooting for him the whole time. That there's this one sequence that's just freaking awesome. Let me give you a quick snapshot of it, and it's this sequence that he's actually going through a hallway and he has to tackle these 30-40 people that are blocking his passage with a hammer. Alright? This sequence is all shot like this, from this angle, and it's, oh my god, gripping. You're literally at the edge of your seat. You're like, oh shit, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? It's just great action sequence, great suspense, great all around like thrill ride of a film. It's in Korean because it's filmed obviously in South Korea, but oh my god, the subtitles don't take away from the drama, action, the suspense of this film. You just completely forget about the fact that you're reading subtitles. And honestly, there's not that much dialogue in this film. It doesn't need it. The action explains itself. And it's a revenge film. So, I mean, it's Kill Bill. You don't really need that much dialogue. You don't need that much backstory. And the little backstory that it is told, it's all told through flashbacks. So it's perfect. You don't really need to understand what they're saying. I mean, yeah, it adds to the story, but you don't need to really concentrate on the subtitles, which is fantastic for a foreign film. And this film is top of the notch. It's streaming on Netflix. Please watch 2003 Korean Oldboy. There's a remake that was made recently. This film is okay. Honestly, I'm going to do a twofer since they're both under the same title. This is, I believe, a 2015 film, and I give this a 3 out of 10. So that's a big difference between the two. The music is not the same. It's not anywhere near as good. It's not anywhere near as suspenseful. The suspense is not there in this film. Contrary to the Korean one, that the suspense is there throughout the whole story. You have no clue what's going on, which is awesome. The American version, horrible, because they crack away at the suspense of the storyline right at the beginning, and they give you clues right at the beginning, like idiotic clues, like a 5-year-old could figure out these clues right at the beginning, and it kind of just, it goes like that, and by the halfway through the film, you already figured out exactly what's going on, and you're like, alright, this is kind of boring, this is dumb. And they try to imitate certain scenes and shot by shot, and it just fails. It fails horribly. There's no way that you could compare it to this one. It's a big difference from a 3 to a 10. So yeah, watch the original. This is one of the few times that I will say the original foreign film is a lot better. I mean, so much better. All right, and probably later on down the road we'll tackle on a couple more remakes that I want to review. So sticking with the theme, I'm gonna show you a couple more films that I want to review and our feature artist this week. Please enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome back, and I hope you like our feature artists this week, and I want to jump right into The Raid Redemption. This is part 1 of the Raid series, and so far they've only made 2 films. They're working on a third on this one. This is 2011, and it's done by Gareth Evans. And this is a SWAT team that's trapped in an apartment complex that's run by a ruthless drug lord. And it's extremely cheesy, extremely cheap, and extremely bad dubbing that just annoys the hell out of me. This I give a 4 out of 10. The reason I put it on this list is because there's another film that's going to be coming up right after it that is a perfect contrast of this. So this film basically follows the SWAT team led by this one main character that will come into play in the next film that I'm reviewing, and he is just trying to stop this drug lord from putting these drugs out on the street. And this guy's like major, big time, like he owns the whole complex. Every room in the complex is owned by this guy, and everybody in there fights the SWAT team. So basically, like, imagine Dredd, but 10 times worse, because the whole complex is fighting against these people, and it's Asian. So of course there's martial arts. There's crazy martial arts in this film, which I love martial art films. And this film, there's some sequences in there that I'm like, holy crap, how the hell did they pull that off? And there's just so many awesome sequences in this film that you're just left like flabbergasted from the craziness and extravagance of the action. So this one's not streaming. This is a DVD pick on Netflix, but it's worth sending away for if you want to send away for this film right after it. The Raid 2. This is the second part in the series, and this came out in 2014, so a 3-year gap between the two. This is a 2.5 hour long epic, okay, with Gareth Evans at the helm again, and this follows the main character from the SWAT team being put undercover in in a drug ring. And he ends up going to prison and trying to win the hearts of this drug lord and his revenge. I mean, this film, I don't want to say anything about it because there's so many twists and turns that you have no clue what's happening, no clue what's going on until the very end. And the only thing that I have a major gripe with, extremely major gripe with, is the dubbing. I do not know why they do dubbing. I'd rather hear it in the actual language and just read the subtitles, but holy crap, this dubbing is really annoying. So that's the only thing that's stopping this from being a fantastic, great film. So I give this a 7 out of 10, and the only reason I give it a 7 out of 10 is because of that dubbing. The music is great, it's fantastic, it's on point, the editing is superb, the action is bar none one of the best action movies I've ever seen. This Raid 2 takes what Raid 1 did and made it look like child's play. I mean, these guys make Jackie Chan look like a 2-year-old playing with his sister. That's how extravagant the action sequences are. There's some shots there that I'm like, how did they pull that off? I want to buy the DVD just to see the special features and see how they did some of these things, because I'm like, whoa, how did they pull that off? That's amazing. Just totally awesome. So, Raid 2, I definitely recommend, and I really want everybody that's interested in foreign films and stuff like that, check this out. Again, it's a DVD, Netflix only. You can't stream this one, unfortunately, but it's well worth the send away. It's well worth the wait. You really enjoy this film. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. We reviewed Oldboy, the original and the remake, The Raid, and The Raid 2. Please check these out. Oldboy streaming on Netflix. Raid 1 and 2 are both on DVD only. And I hope you guys enjoyed our feature artist. And we'll see you guys next week with hopefully an awesome episode for you guys to check out as well. And please check out the website below. Let me know what you guys think of the show so far, recommendations. Give me recommendations of movies that you want me to review, and see if I could put together a good episode based on that movie. I'm always willing to take that and watch different movies and all that stuff. So please let me know. Comment below, comment on Facebook, comment on the website, whatever is convenient for you guys. I'm on Instagram now, Twitter, all that stuff. I'm going to set up the links below as well, and on my website as well, geckofilmproduction.com. Alright, see you guys next week.